So recently I've been going back to older seasons of Fortnite, and basically I received a comment from someone called the baby. No, it's not the real the baby, but still they commented on my channel asking for me to go back to Fortnite season 1, and this is basically the earliest Fortnite season 1 I could get. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and let's get into Fortnite Season 1. So, for those who didn't play back in Season 1, I didn't play back in Season 1, I actually played in Season 2 in the Tilted Towers update. But for those who did play back in Season 1, this area was the factories, and for some reason people like this. This is one of the places where a lot of people would land, and I would see why people would like this because of the wood pallets here. There's enough metal and brick here, and when I go in here, you'll hear a chest. There's probably plenty of chest spawns here as well. The place where not many people would go, and sometimes lots of people would go, so it's just one of those locations where you would land, grab loot, have enough materials when you get out of here, and just basically have a good time in the factories. I don't know much about the factories because I didn't go here much in the OG seasons, but this is the factories if anyone was wondering. So if you didn't play in season 1, this is Fortnite factories. So this is the location everyone liked and everyone didn't want to get destroyed by the meteor. Everyone knew in season 4 that this was going to get destroyed by the meteor. But basically, this is OG Dusty Depot. This is not the Season X Dusty Depot. That wasn't the OG Dusty Depot. This is the original Dusty Depot. I have memories here of, I think it was in this one, of me killing Connor the Boy. Some people might know who Connor the Boy is. Basically, who Connor the Boy is one of my friends. And basically, since team killing was on back in season 2 before they turned it off, I basically killed him and downed him in this rough area. And this is basically the only good memory I have of OG Fortnite. I have so many more memories of OG Fortnite, but I have memories of team killing, which not many Fortnite players can say they have done, which is team kill. And I remember killing Connor right here, right in this spot. And then enemies came in and just killed us. And obviously we didn't know how to build or anything. So in this exact spot, I killed Connor the Boy, and I shot him in the head, I believe. Just wanted to test if team killing was a thing, and it was. And then a couple of weeks after, they patched it and they removed it basically. So this is OG Dusty Depot. No rocket in the way, nothing like that. Literally the OG Dusty. All the places in one, everything in the same place. In Season X, I actually did want this place to return, and it did, but it didn't return in the same way as it used to be. So the next place we are going to go is Salty Springs. I forgot to mention earlier, but this is also a place somewhere, or someone would land. Like, some noob would land here, get the chest up here, then grab the materials from the crates. This was a place where I would land back in the OG times of Fortnite. Like, I remember this, and I think it got hit by the meteor, and it doesn't exist anymore in Fortnite, unfortunately, because of the new map and everything. But this is one of the places that I probably would have gone, grabbed loot, and rotated somewhere else. Probably factories or Dusty Depot, which was a good place. This place, for noobs, I would say, is an alright place. This is Salty Springs, and I remember landing here all the time back in the day, and basically what this place was, I would always land not at Salty Springs because it would be like a sweat fest there, like in Season 3, Season 4, but basically I would land on the outskirts right here, say if I was ever to go to Salty Springs, and I would go right up here all the way up to the top. I would actually land on top of here, And basically, I'll get the chest, which is always around here somewhere. It's right here. I always grab the chest. Didn't hop down like that because I would have died. I would have gone down, grabbed the loot on the outskirts of it, and then gone to Salty Springs and basically had a fight here. I would probably land if I went to Salty Springs personally now, or if I went back, I'll probably land at this house. But my favourite house of them all, I remember, I think was the blue house. But I don't think the blue house was in season 3, not season 1 I mean. But I don't know, let's check. Was the blue, yes, the blue house was right there. I used to land right there. So, yeah. This is where I used to land. Like, this is nostalgic. And then in season 4 they added an underground section here. This house actually had storyline. Doesn't anymore, but it used to. I remember landing there all the time when I went to Salty Springs. That was the good times. There's a lot of locations, obviously, from season 1. What was still in season 2, and I remember landing at certain places, and this is just nostalgic to me. And if you want to ever download the mod, the download link will be in the description down below. All credits to the creators of Rift. But we'll get into another location. Let's go to Fatal Fields and talk about that now. Good old Fatal Fields. This is where I would say a lot of people would land. I'm not too sure. I don't really remember much about Fatal Fields or anything. But basically, if I was ever to land at Fatal Fields, it will either be there, right where I'm going right now, that red shelter, or it'll be over here where no one would land. And basically, I think this place had like 2 chests. I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure this place had like 2 chests and barely any loot, but I still came here anyway. I remember fighting someone in this barn here. He scared the living daylights out of me. But basically, yeah, there was like 1 to 2 chests here. And then if we go to the red barn over here, I don't remember how many chests there were. And I don't remember much about Fatal because I didn't land here much back in the older seasons. But I'm pretty sure this had like 1 chest. But if we go up here, yeah, this had 1 chest. I can hear it. There. Right there. Chest. I remember playing more. I remember playing like Save the World and Battle Royale back then. I was both of those. I bought Save the World back in like season 3. I started playing in season 2. So yeah, this is basically Fatal Fields. This is basically Fortnite starting to blow up. Streamers starting to get famous from Fortnite. Fortnite nowadays is still popular, but not as popular as it used to be. But it's still really popular. And the next place we're going to go is Moisty Mire and the prison. A lot of people might remember this. So, this is basically Fortnite Season 1. And basically the prison, you would land here, say if you're not much of a sweaty person. You would land here on the outskirts, say if you just wanted to chill and get mats or just get general loot. This place was alright for loot as I remember, and it was actually one of the good places I went. But I believe this is one of the places I also got banned from Fortnite. Not many people know, but one of my accounts actually got banned from Fortnite for like 24 hours. And the reason is because I went into Oceania server with a friend, and basically what happened was I wanted to get my first ever solo win, and they wanted to help me, but since I was teaming, I got banned for a day. So am I gonna team on Fortnite again? Probably not. But basically, yeah, the prison was like a good place. Like, this place has a lot of stuff inside of it, a lot of chests I hear as well. Like this. This place is probably the place where most noobs would go back in the day. Or say if you just wanted to have a chill game, you would land here. And right next to it is Moisty Mire. Oh my god, I used to land Moisty Mire so much back in the day. Moisty Mire was one of those places, right, where you would just land and then you would get loot, but then the storm will come in, so you start stressing because you don't know what the hell is going on, and you get stuck in this sludgy water and you're slow as hell. It was one of the worst places to land, but for some reason when I played the game, it was one of the best places to land. This is one of the places I would actually land and get like top 2 all the time. But now, no one lands here, obviously, because it's OG Fortnite. But still, when people did go here, it was for a good reason. But there isn't a real reason why you should come here, land here, or get any loot. Like, I don't even see any chests. The only good thing it was, because these are big trees, the only good thing there was for mats. Even though it doesn't show it, you probably get up to 400 mats. No, not even 400, like 100, 200 mats from each of these trees. That's why these trees are like the best trees. I remember in like season 8, when Moisty Mire tree, there was like a Moisty Mire tree on top of one of these mountains, and everyone just liked it because you could just get tons of wood from it. But then they removed it, obviously. And the next stop we are going to go to is Retail Row. I don't think we've been there yet. So this is Retail Row. Ah, good old retail. It's actually still in the game to this day, but I don't think it's the same anymore. Like, this is the place where everyone would basically go in OG Fortnite. This is the place where OG Fortnite trailer was made. The first ever Fortnite trailer was made in Retail Row, I believe. Which is insane. Really insane. This exact spot is where the Fortnite devs decided to make a Fortnite trailer. They picked up a shotgun here, shot someone in the head, and jobs are good. And basically, Retail Row is an OG place. Everyone liked it. I'm pretty sure when you emote, that fish dances as far as I can remember. So we're just gonna go up to it and see if it dances in older seasons. Alright, let's do it. Ah! Wait. That's the OG default dance. No, it doesn't dance like it used to. That used to be a dancing fish. Whenever you dance, that dance. But yeah, Retail Row was the place to go in OG Fortnite. And really, I do miss the OG version of this. Even though there isn't much difference in this. Like, there's not a lot of much difference anymore. But basically, this was the place to land if you wanted to land here, obviously. It was a good OG spot and I liked it. And this is the place I also landed back in the day. Oh my god. This is the place I would say most people would have landed back in the day. Because, well, most noob players, I should say. This is what I'm trying to say. Because most metal is here. This is where most noobs will go. They'll like it. It's containers. There's a ton of metal as well here as well. There's one chest spawn here. You can't open it because it's rift and you can't open chests, fortunately. And there's like another chest spawn up there. I'm pretty sure most noobs or most new players landed here because they didn't know where else to go. It was just really nostalgic to me that even I found this to this day. And it's nostalgic. I'm even standing here right now. Like, this is insane. Like, this should be in the new map, but it isn't. Now we are coming up to Tomato Town. This is where the famous just wiped out Tomato Town or whatever. This is where the famous song was made. or basically this is what reminds me of the famous Tomato Town song. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just got down. Now I've revived him and heading southbound. Where is that? Pleasant Park Street. Is there Pleasant Park in here? Yes, there is. It's been in here since season 1. Jesus. Take me to Mr. Maya, but not mate. Anyway, yeah, this is Tomato Town. Good old Tomato Town. Everyone landed here every now and again. Like, I remember like a mini live event happening where the tomato head disappeared, and then after a couple of days it reappeared and came burnt. But basically, there's a lot of memories here, and a lot of people landed here over the time. And I'm pretty sure there's a mini Tomato Town on the new map, but it's not the same as this. This is the Tomato Town we all loved. And this is the bridge near Tomato Town we all loved as well. This bridge here. Like, yeah, wow. I remember getting a lot of kills around here. Like, around this area, I would either die or get killed. And I remember this exactly. Well, there were stairs here. Am I in the wrong area? There was a place where you can go upstairs. Yeah, it's before the stairs were made. But basically, there was stairs where you could go up to the top. And basically, I got spike trapped up there once. That was fun. Oh yeah, there was a house on the outskirts of Tomato Town. I forgot all about that. But yeah, this is Tomato Town, for anyone who forgot. These good old times. So now we are coming up to Weeping Woods. Or not Weeping Woods, Wailing Woods. Like, it's been so long I've been here that I called it Weeping Woods by accident. But basically what Wailing Woods is, it's basically Weeping Woods nowadays for those who are playing the new chapter. But Weeping Woods is also a mix in with Moisty Mire in my opinion. But this is Wailing Woods. This is a place where you want to land, say, if you want to grab mats straight off the bat. But it's also a place you don't want to land, because sometimes you could get lost in here, or say if you accidentally landed in a tree. I remember landing in a tree by accident so many times at Wailing Woods, and it was so annoying. I landed in the tree and I died to fall damage. But this place was good, so if you wanted to land on the outskirts, you didn't want to fight any players really, and you just wanted to have general fun. This place had tons of mats, so you could build. Keep in mind, not many people did build in Season 1, but this is Wailing Woods. So yeah, Wailing it didn't really change over the seasons. There was like bunkers every now and again. But over the seasons, it didn't really change. And there was like a mini storyline around Wailing. Like, there was like teleporters around the map and stuff. Don't remember what season that happened, but it happened. And that's the thing about Fortnite. You can remember these kind of things. And it's memories what you're going to remember basically forever. So yeah, that's about Wailing Woods, Weeping Woods, whatever you want to call it. So now we are heading to Lonely Lodge. Lonely Lodge, in a way, is kind of like Wailing Woods, in my opinion. Because there's tons of trees around it. And basically, people landed here because there was a live event where Lonely Lodge, I think, got destroyed. Or a mini live event above Lonely Lodge or something. I don't really remember. But you would land here and you would like get loot and stuff like that. Basically, Lonely Lodge acts like Weeping Woods in my opinion, because it's like a lodge in Weeping. So if you get what I'm trying to say, this place is basically like Weeping Woods in the new chapters. Lonely Lodge is just, yeah, lonely. What am I trying to say? Basically, Lonely Lodge, you would land here if you wanted a chill match and you wanted to go to the outskirts of the map. That's basically all what Lonely Lodge was, but it's nostalgic going here. And I remember I remember when I landed here, I didn't land at Lonely much, but when I did, I didn't land anywhere else. But on top of this tower, the game just let me build. I forgot how annoying it is to build around in the older seasons. Like, there isn't turbo building either. Like, this was your general building style. But I would like land up here. Let's see if I can make this jump. Yes, I can. There we go. I would land up here. And basically when I land up here, I will grab the chest. I think there's another chest through here. Yes, there is. I'll grab the chest, grab the ammo box, go down, fight someone. I've actually fallen off that thing before and died. But yeah, I will land here basically all the time. Oh, this is Anarchy Acres. People would land here over Fatal Fields sometimes. And sometimes no one would land here because it's basically just another Fatal Fields. But with Anarchy Acres and just a place for you to land, grab mats, grab loot. Basically a copy of Fatal Fields, but a better version. More OG. Anyway, basically, what happened was back in Season 1, this was a thing. Season 4, a rocket landed on it. The rocket live event, a bit of the rocket landed on it. So this is just one of the older places you would go back in Season 1, and it would actually land here. If I went to Anarchy Acres, it would probably be the same place. I would land there or there. I would never land at the house, because the house is where most sweaty players would land. Keep in mind, not many people were sweaty, but when they were, you wouldn't land there. Anyway, let's go to Pleasant Park. Before we go to Pleasant, I just want to go to Loot Lake, because I actually forgot about Loot Lake in the video. But basically this was Loot Lake. You would land at this house and then you will go upstairs if you wanted loot. There'll be like chests everywhere, so there'll be a chest through there, yep, a chest through there, a chest upstairs, sometimes a chest under the stairs, sometimes there was, I believe. And then there was like this underground area, and I don't know if this was a thing in Season 1. It was! Ah, let's go. This is the place I would land most of the time. Season 1, underground, Loot Lake, good old times. And I would camp under here and wait for someone and then kill them. So this was Season 1's lobby. This was the lobby where most people would go to back in Season 1. It's all Halloween themed because it's just turned to October. And I'm guessing they put it to Halloween themed on purpose, because apparently this was the best background, which I agree on, it is. Then we'll go to Locker. This is what the Locker looked like back then. Obviously, I have nothing in the locker. You're not allowed to get anything in the locker in Rift. The item shop obviously has nothing in it. Season Store, that was coming soon. Season Store had the Renegade Raider and other things in there. Stats, your stats don't really show on here. Leaderboards, and there was the store obviously. Then I obviously go back into the game and we're going to visit the rest of the locations. This is another sub-location where people would land up every now and again. Pretty sure this was replaced at some point, I don't remember really. But this hill is where I would land, and it was one of my personal favourite hills game. I'm pretty sure this hill was like Viking Hill in like Season 5 or Season 6. I don't remember which season this got added. But that had a house on top of it before Viking Hill, and I remember landing there as well. I just remember all these locations. So nostalgic to me. Right, we are coming up to one of the worst locations in Fortnite. Some of you can disagree with me, but this location wasn't the best locations with loot, and it was one of the worst locations since it was on the edge of the island. And this location is Flush Factory. And to be fair, I am glad they removed this in like Season 7. The iceberg came in and it got removed and it got smashed and everything. I'm happy that this place got removed, but I'm pretty sure it's in the new map as like a smaller variant. But this is Flush Factory, and it wasn't the best back in the day. It wasn't the best for loot, wasn't the best for mats. It's one of those locations you don't want to land because the circle is never on it. It's never, ever on it. Like, yeah, it was good sometimes, say, if you wanted to get away from the action or whatever. But he never was good for loot. Like, chest spawns were decent and stuff like that. But as soon as that storm comes, so hard to get to the circle. So hard to get to the circle. To the point when barely anyone landed here unless they were new to the game or whatever. You're trying to learn the mechanics, so you landed here to learn the game. There was no creative. There was no playground. No one could be sweats. Oh, that changed in Season 4 when they added playground mode. Oh, gee. Yeah, but basically, no one really landed here. I forgot this happened. I forgot when you fall off the edge, you die to the water. I was trying to get to the next location to showcase in the video, and that happened, and I can't even return to lobby, can I? Nah, I can't. I'll have to reset the game. Oh, for God's sake. Loading into this in general is nostalgic. Like, Jesus, this is nostalgia on another level. So this is Greasy Grove. This is the place where I would say people would land, and it was actually competitive to get loot and stuff, and people were having all out fun in this place. Like, these swings here, these swings could get you banned. Like, it's say if you stood on them for too long, like right here, like see how it's like spazzing me out and stuff. Those swings, if you spazzed out too much, the anti-cheat would think you're hacking, and then you would get banned. Then they would unban people, and I'm pretty sure people who got banned falsely got like 3 V-Bucks or something, like 10,000, 12,000. So people were just trying to get banned by the anti-cheat just to get the V-Bucks apparently. So that's what I've heard. This is obviously Greasy Grove, the inside of it, and this is where people would land and get loot and have fun. I would say people would land either Greasy Grove, Retail Road, Dusty Depot, or even Salty Springs back in the day. Not many people would land Fatal Fields, Anarchy Acres. People would also land Pleasant Park as well. But people won't land in these like sub-location areas. People like to land where the battle bus is going. And this is where the battle bus was going. People would land, fight out for guns, and generally just have a good time. This is the prime, or this area was the prime of Fortnite. And you see why people want back the old map all the time. But it's not possible, because if we got back the old map, people want the new map. And then, yeah, we'll just go back to an old cycle. The thing is, the only reason why we got a new map is because we asked for a new map. We begged Epic Games for a new map, and we got a new map. If we didn't do that, I think we might have been still on this map. Since we begged Epic Games, they actually listened. You guys started complaining. That is why we don't have this map anymore. Simple. So this. Say if you were a massive sweat back in Season 1, which there wasn't many sweats, there wasn't any sweat, really. But say if you knew the building mechanics, you knew what to do, most people who knew what to do in the game would land here, at Pleasant Park. This house, I would probably land at the most, and then the other houses I'll probably land at is like the blue house over there. Oh, I'll probably land on the football pitch. Yes, I did just say football pitch. This is called football. Soccer. Anyway, people also landed at that house. This whole area was, I would say, competitive. And like a place where a lot of people would want to land. Like, you could get on the hills and try and snipe someone. Not many people would build back then. And if you were good at aiming, good at shooting, this is what you would get. people fighting in this area, and it was actually general fun. Pleasant Park is the OG version of Tilty Towers. This is where everyone would land. Anyway, I think I've been to every location on the map, and I have. So I just want to say, if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, and if not already, please do subscribe, as I try and bring back OG Fortnite every now and again, and put down a season you would like to see in the comments what I haven't already done. There are some with live events, and we could just rewatch a live event. So like we could like visit the whole map, then watch the live event at the end. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and please do subscribe. Credits to the creators in the description, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.